Yes, the title is as weird as this tall tale, which might not be a good thing. Anyway, around a year and a half ago-ish, my uncle passed away, and because my family has a lot of Catholic in it, his funeral was held in a small Catholic church. All in all, it was really good, especially since a lot of people showed up because my uncle was a pretty cool guy. As time goes on, I was just going around making small talk like you do when a lady came up and gave me the completely normal conversation starter of where do you go to school. She then directly followed this by saying, "My daughter goes there too, would you like to meet her? Would you like to see a picture of her?" And then after this, she made explicitly sure that the whole conversation revolved exclusively around me meeting her daughter and just how great it would be. And for myself, the strangest part about all this was just how extremely blunt she was being about trying to get, a complete stranger to see her daughter, despite never directly saying so. After all, she only said a sentence to me before trying to get me together with her daughter. Most people usually don't do that, and from looking at her pictures, she looked completely normal. It's not like she had a third arm or anything. I suppose one way to look at this was that she really wanted to have grandkids and or wanted to make sure her daughter didn't end up with someone crazy, and I guess me not dressing like a slob was good enough. Or my more cynical side thinks that the motivation could have been more along the lines of, "Hey, how would you like to aid me to raise my psychotic daughter?" In my opinion, you might want to know a bit more about someone before you try to have them date your kid. I mean, I could have been a crazy raving lunatic that makes videos on the internet like all the sociopaths do. Anyway, after the unnaturally upfront conversation about me seeing her daughter continued, she eventually found out that I wasn't Catholic. And I could easily see that sent off a red alarm signal as she then froze up for a second and then pretty much noped out of there like that one Simpson meme. Just like her whole conversation, she had not an ounce of subtlety as she then pretty much amounted to, "Okay, cool, bye," and then just walked straight away and I never saw her again. Making clear that she only had one sole reason to talk to me. Now, I completely get that a Catholic parent would like to have their kids date other Catholics, but why she didn't find this out first, I have no idea. After all, she couldn't just assume everyone there was Catholic just by the building. To be honest, I found this whole thing to be really funny since I never had someone be so upfront about something while at the same time trying to make the conversation flow naturally, and about dating of all things. And oh yeah, I was at a funeral. The lady seemed very nice, but who does that? I guess that I can at least be happy that she thought that I was of good quality just by looking at me. Or on the other hand, I could just be insulted that she just assumed that I was single. Well, she was right, but, yeah. Although I do wonder just a little bit what would happen if I did meet this girl. After all, the whole thing sounded a bit like a bad sitcom script since I believe that most teenage girls would be a bit weirded out by their mom bringing back a guy from a funeral to date, but what do I know? Anyway, the moral of this story is, if you want to date, just be Catholic. I mean, don't try to get your kid a date from a funeral because that's really weird and awkward. Hey, end card, 20 seconds. This is an awful decision, YouTube. I hate you, I hate you. Hey, look, there's videos down there. You're beautiful. Just subscribe to me through flattery. Go follow my Twitter. It's CH, there's an at before it. H, just look, it's right down there. I don't have time to explain this to you. Just love me. Goodbye. That was good.